Hey, welcome back to the Mystic Circle Studio. I'm Janet. I think we might actually finish this box today. Sorting through my jewelry stash. Stuff that when I was selling on Etsy and Poshmark years ago, that I would keep for myself, that it wasn't really worth a lot of money, but it was the pretty stuff that I was attracted to, and so I kept it all in this huge box, and we've been going through it, and I've been struggling with letting things go. This is what I'm keeping. This is what I'm keeping. There's a big basket down here of things that I am going to put all together in a lot and put on Poshmark as a lot. And so if you go back through my videos, I won't be doing that for a few days now, but as you go through some of the videos, you will see what I've pulled out, what I've put in that basket. You obviously won't be able to look through them all, but give you an idea of the kind of stuff that's in here. I'm going to grab whatever else is in here. Oh, that's an interesting little one. Okay. Um, yes, I do remember putting these away. Um, these are some of the prettiest colors of sea that I've ever seen, and I wanted to keep them all because of the colors. There's the gold, bronzy, and the red and the blue, and I just feel like these colors just make me happy. They do. They make me happy. They are jewel tones. They are rich, beautiful jewel tones, and um, I am going to keep them. Kept them a long time. I can't explain it. Back in a baggie, but this is full of really neat treasure. My glasses on here. Okay. Um, what? So this one's on a cord. All woven in there. It's a big old Conan pendant, the big hammered out flat. This is absolutely brutal and barbarian, and I love it, and I could never sell it, and I'm not even sure anything in this little box is going to get sold because everything in here is absolutely precious. I've worn it all. This is a suede on just a little hook. Bronze with these amazing colors that they're just my colors. I'm going to keep it, and I love it. I don't know, there's no markings on this, but look at those colors. Okay, so there's that. That. Um, you know, doing this to purge, but I wore this forever. It's a hunk of wood, little beads, little wooden beads. This was adjustable, but I messed it up, so I ended up having to tie it because I loved it. And it's the funniest thing. I just thought this was a hunk of wood that maybe somebody had, um, picked up and polished. But I saw another one on one of the sites. It's almost identical. It's almost as if it was made out of resin or something because it was almost the same shape. Very strange. Anyway, it's not much sense in selling it. It's not worth anything. It's to me. Um, a lot of these are just like that. And this also, I wore this for a long time. Little light green, little tiny round glass beads. It's hard to see in this light, but they are very much like a peridot color in my birthstone. So, yep, keeping that. And this is a really nice little wooden disc. Might even be coconut husk. No, it feels like wood, but it is nice and it's on a suede. This is a shark's tooth. Big old shark's tooth and a couple of pieces of little, they're not gold, maybe a piece of wood. And this is coral. I've got two pieces of coral. They're rather dirty on this beat up old chain that's obviously not gold. This is another shark's tooth. Pretty big one. On another serpentine chain that feels like silver, but it would be probably not. No, I think I'm seeing a fair amount of tarnish on this one. On the shark's tooth. And look at that. Another coin. I've got two little boxes of these, and now here's another big one. Look, these are all uber groovy, super natural little wooden teeth and strange things in between. Keep that. What else have we got? You know what? We're done. This box is empty. Another one of those little religious coins. Oh yeah, that's a little horn of plenty. Used to wear that all the time. Little golden horn of plenty. Gold tone chain. I think we'll maybe put that in the sale basket. I don't know exactly why I like this. I'm supposing it's because of this really neat wooden buckle, which I've never had trouble looking up until now. What are you doing? There we go. That's how it goes. I like all the colors. I have always liked the seed bead with all the colors, especially when it has a little bit of black in it. I'll probably keep it just because it's been with me for quite some time and it's a little stretched out there, so I might have to do a little repair to it. Wooden beads. I have to. I think I know what this is. Oh, yes. Look at all the little, there's every kind of blue gem, stone, chip. It's just full of different ones. This one's got a little star. So many, really nice, different blue beads. And these ones, you know, people tell us that we're hoarders and that we have too much stuff. And I mean, this to me, I can tell from the camera that the blue you're seeing is not the reality. This is like water and it has crystals and shapes and forms and it's just gorgeous. Um, but I'm going to put it in the sale pile. This is the last thing out of this box, and I'm proud of me. I know I haven't gotten rid of a lot, but oh, these are green peridot, my birthstone, chandelier earring, a fancy little, very cute. Mm, but they're very cute. Being the last, I think I might have I saved the long chain ones, the black ones that are on the chainmail. These, as far as like chandelier, fancy, long, jingly earrings go, that would only be 3 pair. Out of how many did I have? Yeah, I'm gonna keep them. Okay. So, I guess that is it. I'm feeling really exhausted, purging, deciding, and fighting it because I've been on a free for all save. There's been no you know, throw it away. If it's shiny or sparkly or a circle or whatever, I was saving it. And then I would go through a point where I would sell everything and then save up some more, sell everything. But I kept putting things that I wanted to keep for the future, for me, for my decor idea. Really want to thank you for coming in and sitting with me while I went through it. I know there were a couple of times I kind of really struggled with holding on to wanting to hold on to everything, and you just can't do that. I've been really fortunate that in the time that I've been selling, and even before the internet, when I was taking things to market, I always got really lucky when I went to a yard sale or to a thrift store. Just seemed like I always hit there at the right time and found great bargains. But I have spent a fair amount of money over the years, $5 here, $10 there, it adds up. So I don't know what this mystery jar basket's going to cost, what I'm going to charge, but I do know. There is a lot in here, and we've seen it all go in. A lot of earrings, some great necklaces, great bracelets, mostly earrings, I think. Go, it's an Easter basket. Everything on top is real pretty blues. So anyway, we're going to actually put that in a big giant baggie. We'll weigh it up. We're going to look at the approximate value of what's in there. And then I think I'll cut that in half so that when you're digging for treasures, if you're a reseller or if you're a collector, it'll be worth your while. I don't know how much it's going to cost to ship. This feels like 8-9 pounds. I'm going to estimate that. So anyway, we will do a separate video before we list this on Poshmark. So if you subscribe, that will be a little later on. And as I'm going through some other small little bits here and there, I may throw some extras in just to surprise you. And but yeah, if you subscribe to this channel with me, you will be first to see the listing and will be on board to be one of the first people to be able to buy it if that's what you'd like to do. I could reserve it for you if you want to do something like that, but we'll figure that out when we get there. I am happy to be through the box. It was a lot of work. You guys, you jewelry jar sellers, there's quite a few of you that I've watched for years. You have your work cut out for you. I know the language. I've bought and sold for years, but a lot of it just was not coming to me. Just tired. But okay, so going to pack up what's mine another time as we go through things. I will be doing some seasonal organizing, but for now, well, oh, excuse me, isn't that crazy? I'm just exhausted. Okay, thanks for stopping in. The coffee is always on. It's getting kind of late today, so maybe think about stopping in tomorrow and have a little visit. We got lots more fun things to do in the future, so stay positive, stay cheerful, look for joy. We'll see you soon.